Hello, everybody. This is the Macro Man here, and today is a good day. We've been waiting for Indigo to drop the Chakra platform, which is an agent builder, tokenized kind of system, and it is October 22nd. We are here. The platform is out, no delays. And I already made an agent and made a token for my agent. I'm just trying it out. I'm just playing with it, but it's quite cool. And I'm just gonna walk through kind of what I've done and see, and just kind of show you guys what the deal is. So you can see that I made Macro Magent. So this is like my AI version of me. That's kind of what I was aiming at. And I gave him the token "the" because on Twitter I'm the Macro Man, but anyway, it's a reference to Lil Wayne and the Carters and stuff. But anyway, yeah. So let's see. So on the dashboard here, we got like global events, and you can see I'm at the top of that MFR, and then we can see there's only been 5 agents launched and 7 tokens. So we are at the like beginning initial stage of this. And then on here you can see more about your agent, I guess. I don't know if this is your agent or somebody else's, maybe if you're not logged in. And below there we can see tokens. So there's mine. And then we can see all the other tokens, people like Hummus made Llama. He's a man. He's one of the developers, I believe. Let's check out the chart. So when you go to the token, you can see like the chart, and then you can also see, yeah, interesting. So this one actually has some volume. It's going kind of all over the place here. But then there's also this treasury tab, and I don't really know what this means. So this is I'm guessing it's for the agent, not for the token. Because the agents can do DeFi through this platform, so we'll get into that. But I'm just kind of figuring out how this works, and it's really cool. And then there's an agent tab here, and you can see currently I am bonding, but I guess I am also live as well. Not too sure. I'm a live agent, but I'm also a bonding agent, probably because it has a token as well. Okay. And yeah, so I'm logged in here, and this is my agent with my token. So it's got a chart. There's a chat. Hi there. Let's see. Let's check it out. See how it works. I fed him some of my Twitter data. I fed him a Bitcoin white paper, a Cardano white paper, and a Midnight white paper. I'm gonna feed it like all of my Twitter posts. I was trying to automate that, but it didn't work. So I gotta figure out a way to like get a JSON of all those posts so we can have that as like a reference. She's slow. Maybe I gave it too much knowledge as well, because I gave it 3 white papers worth. So I don't know how it's deciding what is what. Well, there you go. You drop Satoshi and Charles on the table, so here's the punchy synthesis. Bitcoin is the granite baseline. Cardano aims to be a Swiss Army knife. So it's over-indexing already on the resources that I gave it. So I need to tune this agent up based on all the information. And then there's a treasury. So this must be the agent treasury, so when he can trade. And there's also GitHub here, which is cool. So I don't know what this tab is for either. Maybe they make a GitHub repo for each agent. Maybe that's how it works. While that's loading, you can see someone already bought the token, and it looks like they also are selling it. See, they bought 12,300,000. They're selling 12 million, and it's in price in Indy, which is very interesting. I like that it's priced in Indy. Sell 69 million. Yeah, so someone it looks like some bots bought and sold my token. That's what it looks like, which is fine. It's my agent's token. Okay, I don't know what it's gonna be for. I'm just trying out this platform, so we'll see. We'll see where it goes from here. Yeah, there you go. I did buy some. I think I did 50 indie of my own token. Whatever. So we'll just let it cook. But so far, the platform is very interesting, very cool, and I'm not even scratching the surface here. So here's my creations, my token, my agent. We got build agent. So this process is actually pretty simple to do. You basically just put in a bunch of information, a name, a category, and then you can put in websites and stuff, and this will be connected to your agent. And you can also talk to the agent on this side, and they'll help you. But if I go next, so here, yeah, it actually automatically starts filling out or giving you ideas for what you can put in the biography, the background, the knowledge files. This is where I put the Bitcoin white paper and stuff. But look at this. You can proposed agent changes. He thinks he should be entertainment. It's okay. But you gotta do all these, right? And then you gotta add some adjectives. He's proper. He's DeFi, for example. We can hit next, and then here is all of the examples. So it's like, in general, what do you want him to be like? In chatting, what do you want him to be like, right? And there's actually, see on the right side, this is very useful here, is they're already generating ideas for you, right? So this is very nice. Yeah. And then you can generate, let's do cyberpunk. Ada. Let's put Ada, whatever. First time trying the generate profile image, but I'm assuming that's like a call to OpenAI to get the image model. So I'm not sure how long that'll take, but really that's all it is. You just fill out some fields, no coding involved, no touching the keyboards, man. I guess you're just you're just typing or using the AI to type for you. Yeah, and then you can click finish. And then you have all your stuff here, and you can go through what you already did. Personality, response stuff. It looks like this part is not connected to the examples that I gave it, so I'm not sure. That might just be a bug. Social presence. Okay, so this is an interesting part. So by default, you can have public chat, which I'm assuming is through this platform, and enhanced AI. Leverage more advanced AI on social platforms featuring live web and X search capabilities. Higher AI usage costs. So the cost is another thing of this. So it cost me 40 ADA to create the agent, and then to create the token, it costed me 8 or 9 ADA, and then I also spent some Indigo tokens to purchase my own token at the time, I guess. So that's the cost, and then also we can add like Discord, dude. You can hook it up into Discord, which is plus $5 per month. So I'm not sure what the monthly cost will be to run one of these agents, but obviously there's AI in the background running, and they have to pay for that. So they have to charge something. There's also a Twitter, which is really cool because Twitter is a super expensive subscription. Like super. Like it's like hundreds or thousands of dollars to use an AI API. It's crazy. So I'm not sure how they do this for only $15 per month, but for $15, that's pretty good. I'm pretty impressed with that. You can also do Telegram, Slack, and I'm sure this is a list that just continuously will propagate and upgrade. And then on the side here, you can actually see like sample posts. So we can generate like, what would this bot do? You know, what would he say? What would he sound like, kind of deal. So we'll test that out. And there's also this assistant tab. So we can say like, who are you? And this might actually just be like a general. It might not even be my agent itself. Yeah. So this is what the agent would look like or sound like. Yeah. So this is where you're going to go into your personality and edit this, right? You're going to say like, no emojis. Quit making these long things. AIs love to just talk and talk and talk and talk. And it's very like easy to scroll past and boring. So the game, I think, for building these agents is making something that is not annoying, adds a little bit of value, is entertaining, and that's kind of my list right now. Yeah, and then these are all the secret stuff, portfolio. So this is an interesting part of it too, is this agent portfolios. So I'm going to try to create it. So this is what I'm not familiar with yet. Looks like you can deposit ADA. Yeah, it pulls up a transaction. Interesting. Cool. Yeah, so we're going to have to... And there's agent strategies, leaderboards. Like, this is a very in-depth platform, and it's going to take more than a 10-minute video to go through it. But I just wanted to make a video to show that I made one. You can make one. This is a big deal for the ecosystem. Very happy and proud of the Indigo team. I know they've been working on this for a long time, and this is no small feat. So, congratulations to them. And I hope this pops off. We'll see. The ecosystem's a little slow right now, but maybe this is what we need. Maybe this is it. So, shout out to Indigo. I'll do some more interviews and more discussions on this in videos in the future, I think. So, we'll see. All right, see you later.